I am live with a poor connection, which is something we can live with, and I have to live with the light on. So hopefully I can get some people watching. I thought I could maybe go through my pictures a little live with you on the pictures of the sasquatch that I've gotten recently there. I just uploaded them on my channel, and they are magnificent. What day is it? It is Sunday night, and tomorrow here in Canada is kind of like a labor holiday, like so laborers, working class get some kind of a holiday, a stat holidays here in Canada. So I'm feeling kind of chipper, in a good mood and stuff, and thought I would just check in and see if Mary was here. But if Mary's not coming to see me, then oh well. Hey Mary, how's it going? Same here. Yeah? Right on, right on. Yeah, you're on the same. Oh, they have that work. So maybe that working thing is around. Okay. So I'll give it a little bit of time, but you've seen those pictures? Going good? Life's good? I'm going good. I'm doing good. Yeah, life's good. You know, we always have our ups and downs, and sometimes that super up, or I mean that super down, or just that regular down can feel like it's the super one, right? But you like those pics? Right on. I thought, is the connection kind of okay? It's telling me poor connection. I did have my hand in front of the wrong spot there, so I'm going to just try turning the phone. It's okay? Okay. Perfect. Nice little quick answers. I like that. I might miss out on some things, but quick answers and quick questions. I'm all right with my thinking, so when a person asks me, you know, a pretty short question, I can usually do the fill-in on what it's about. So what do we got? So it doesn't show me that anybody's there. Maybe that's because of the poor connection. You still there, Mary? I'm going to try just moving us a little bit over like this a little bit more. K-Dub, right on. You haven't seen them yet? Okay. Well, then you can see them firsthand from here in a minute. I'm just going to see if we can get a couple of more people, but it's just not saying on my connection that there are even any people on here. Focal point, right on. Awesome, awesome. Okay, well, 3 or more looks like the magic number. 4 now. Okay, let's do it. 4, and then me, that makes us 5, so 5 is a pretty good number. My favorite number is actually 7, and there's a lot to do with the number 7. Someday I'll tell you guys about my thinking with the number 7. And it all comes down to how we were generated and stuff. The whole kit and caboodle of it all, not just a person. Anyway, so I got some pretty interesting pictures that you guys might be surprised to know, and I'll let you know because you're here. This is actually cut. These are actually cut. Hey puppy, Alabama. Hello. Okay, right on. And so these are actually cut from one of my videos. I know you guys always want me to do more information on my videos, but you gotta understand how many videos I put up. I'm not like the regular guy, and I'm sorry to say I have a lot of stuff, or I'm not sorry to say it, but there's a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of looking, and there's a lot of wrong people, but there's also a lot of right people. You know, whatever these people call this thing, this pareidolia, it has nothing to do with that. That's just a word. What it has to do with, right now I'm sitting in a bunch of bush. And it's like the game we used to play when we were kids, and we would look up into the clouds and we would pick faces and stuff like that. It's that thing. The forest tells us so many faces, and that's part of what its language is. Everything has languages, and then the forest itself has language, and it has dialects of language. So you have to really get into a weird thinking when you're tracking somebody. So I so many times have to fight whether the tree's just showing me a face or I'm actually connecting with something in there. Lots of people say these are these invisible creatures and stuff, and I respect that stuff, but I don't connect with it. And I do wonder if lots of that stuff they talk about is part of that world of, no, you're just reading the language wrong. You don't know that dialect. You're not getting that thing. So, you still do that here. Like if you look at the big one, which picture am I going to use? I'll go, you know, I got a couple of different colors. So I'm going to go with this color right off the bat here. And I'm going to have to move you. I have to get you in closer. Whoops. Closer to the light. Let me see if I got lots of battery there. Yeah, my battery's fine. I can unplug you. And then I'm going to go like this. And I might shake a bit, because that's my style. But you guys see that there? Now, in all reality, whoops, I'm trying to flip out the other side. If a person wanted to, I know this isn't the best, but it's all right. Actually, that's not too bad. You see all that leaf stuff towards where my pixels? Yeah, are you still making it out, though? You must be able to make it out. Yep, that is awesome shot. Okay, perfect. So you see this guy right here on the... okay, your words come up, so I miss it. Anyway, so that guy's face right there, see those two things? Those are actually fingers. Now count 4 fingers. Pretend 2 of them are the index finger and 2 of them are some other finger. And they're just rounding fingers. And now directly just look above it, and towards the little tree you see its brow. That's actually the brow of the creature. Those are actually fingers turned into kind of like sunglass frames, for a weird look. Awesome. Everybody try not to talk for a minute, because my not clear. Okay, I'll move it around a bit. But anyways, so try not to talk so I can keep going, because the words come up in my way. Or I'll just go, yeah, I can do this. Sorry about that. You guys do it. You like. Anyways, so yeah, you see that brown. And now, so go under those fingers. And you see how dark black that all is. Okay? Now come up, and you see it's on a triangular go up to that smaller tree of blackness, and then it turns into the other color, the lighter dark color that looks to be connected with the upper face. And you see that? So that, and if you go above the upper face, all that hair seems to be a fairly good consistency. It almost shows a little patchiness like Patty's shows in that video. And pixelation and stuff, you know, I've got some pictures that are really big, and at first I thought, oh, that was a fail getting them, but the closer I looked at them, I realized it gives us another language of finger separation in the pictures and stuff. Anyways, so that's that. So you can see, like, I figures if we go right in close there for a moment, that's a being holding up his fingers. His face is actually just behind it. You can see his brow. You can kind of see him looking in a different direction. Why a different direction? His face is pointed in a different direction, different than his mom or his dad's. Right on. So anyways, there's the other one. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab... Because what this is you can see where the trees are on this side. So this is one side of the beginning of about 2 seconds, 3 seconds of video. Here it is in its own more natural color. Shouldn't have had it in the blue one for so long, but that's fine. So here's maybe more of a natural color. Some of you out there are going to like this more. There we go. So see that? Oh yeah, this is the No, this isn't the other one. I'm going to grab the... So this is still the same side, just the other color. More of the natural color. You know, if you can almost get 3D imaging. So remember that we're looking at... You guys are looking doubly at just flat screen stuff, right? So... And no, I never did see them. Okay, so this is... I don't know how well this one will show up. Sorry about that bright light there. It's going to be easier for me to hold this one. Let me get into a good spot here. So this one's... Man, oh man, what am I doing? It's shining a little bit different or something. So this one here... How come it's not going so easy this time? Although I want to keep this camera turned this way for connection-wise. So this one here is at the... This is at the beginning. So this is like the very first pretty focused in frame that I picked. And so I'm going to put my finger pointing right at a face. See, there's another face right there. It's kind of sideways or something. There might even actually be two, but there's another set of hands. The way that I look at it, I figure the set of hand or the one hand that I'm pointing at, index finger and maybe a couple other fingers there, might be from the Bigfoot from behind. Like his hand would work out that way, but I don't know that. It's just speculation. And right there, it really seems like there's a face right there, you know, peeking around. What that is, if that's a stick, and that's part of what I suspect sometimes to be a thumb right here, that could be part of that stick. That, whatever that is, could be part of the being there. So somebody could be working on that, or looking at that and giving me pointers on my... what do you call it? On the still pictures of it. And if you want me to, tell me and I'll do a really nice kind of video like this of the still ones where I'll show the bigger ones, and I'll show you, like I got the 4x5s, the 5x5s, and I have it in 8x10s, so it kind of crops it in there pretty good. So I could maybe do a video like that. Is anybody still around? Whew. Please do a video on that? Okay, I will. Right on. Cool, cool. That was good. Well, this is just sweet and simple like that. I just wanted to put a little bit more word on anybody who could jump on there so they... And look at this. I'm really upset with YouTube. I think thank you. Yeah, thumbs up for sure, hopefully. You know, I'm really upset with YouTube. If you look at those pictures, it's almost undeniable. People can argue it however they want and say and so on and so forth, but it is so clear to many of us, especially me. Anybody who's been following me kind of gets my personality, knows whether I'm up to trickery or if I'm just a guy out there really just trying to bring something to the world that he's kind of stumbled across, or more it was just, you know, we get gifts laying in front of us, right? And it's whether we're paying attention or not. Yeah, I hear you. Thank you, Alabama. Anyways, so... that video, if you actually email it, the one of my pictures, if you think that one looks pretty good, or the next one I'm going to put out looks pretty good, I'll try not to make it too long, looks pretty good, email it to somebody. Because sometimes you end up emailing something to somebody and they like that thing. I know I should do Facebook, I know I should be doing this and so on and so forth, but I do what I'm doing. Someday I'll get it bigger and so on and so forth. But the thing is, I don't understand how YouTube can burn me the way they do. Like, I've been working very hard at doing this, figuring that I by now figured that for sure I'd be up into the 10,000 subscribers by now. Like, my goal is way off. And I truly believe that it has to do with YouTube, because I watch these other guys who are just walking around, and I'm not making fun of them. They're doing a job and doing their thing, but they're walking around and oh, there's another structure. Oh, there's another structure. Oh, there's another structure. I'm giving understanding to a lot of these different things. I'm off of structures because the basic understanding of what they're doing. They're not telling us, unless I start to see them heavy where I would tell the living arrangements, right? It doesn't look like another face. And to the point, yeah. But I mean, I think, well, maybe it's Canada because I'm up in Canada that I'm getting burned. I don't know why it is. Maybe it's my style, and you know, you got to look between the lines with me, but you need to be that thinker to get that kind of success. Unless you just want to look at my pictures, then, and even on my big mail and stuff, I plan on doing that now with my first face-to-face and my big mail video. I'm going to do the same things where I crop them right out like that, and I can, now with my big mail, it's going to help you, the one that I refer to as being baboonish, because I kid you not, man, his head from his snout to the back of his head is somewhere in this distance. Look at the size of my head, it's still here. Anyways, peace out. This is going to take a while to upload. Take care.